Well, today we have a problem. The Frontier came home with a check engine light. It struggled on its way. It was cutting off, turning on, turning off, and took quite a while to come home. So the engine light is on. We're gonna plug the computer in, scan it, read what it is, and see how we can fix it. So let's get inside and do that. So I have a Foxwell scanner here, code scanner. It's worked good for me. Picked it up on Amazon. I've used it a few times now on different vehicles, and we'll use it on this one to go ahead and scan. We've got the OBD2 port. Get it plugged in. Scanner comes alive. However, you know you have to have the key on. So we'll get inside. We'll turn the key on and we'll scan what it says. Keys on. There we go. I don't know if you can see the lights, but we've got the lights on there. Check engine. And we hit the scan. Enter. Let's see what we get here. Codes found too. No, I don't want to erase any previous codes. Not yet anyway. Error codes. No, I don't want them erased. Oh, that's why I pressed erase. Ah, my bad. Okay, read codes. Stored codes. We have a P0345, which is camshaft position sensor A circuit bank 2, which would be the left side on the driver's side, really, the left side sensor. What else? Is there anything else in there? No, so I guess the second code is the generic code of, looks like $078E8. That must be the generic for the P0345. So that's the position sensor A, circuit bank 2. All right. So we went to Autozone and picked up one of their Duralast sensors. These things aren't cheap. This was like $74. This is the left side. This is the one that claims to be malfunctioning. Real simple looking sensor. And it's not that easy to replace. So we need to get under the hood, take off a couple parts just to make it accessible, and then we will work on getting the sensor in. Then we can come back, we can clear the code and see how it runs. I did go ahead and buy, we did go ahead and buy both sensors. This is the right side. As you can see, it's got a straight tip on it. Let me get the other one out, I'll show you. Okay, so this is the left side. See how it's got the angle on it? This is the right side. It's straight. So it just, because this is closer to the firewall, it's got to have that angle on it to plug in. Otherwise it'll be banging into the firewall. This has a little more room because the cylinders are staggered on the engine for the V6. Okay, so we'll get out there and we'll get these things put in. We'll get the code cleared and we should be all good to go. Now, we should have realized that something was going on, because every once in a while this truck would stutter or shake when it was starting up. And that should have been a sign to us that something was going on. Something in the truck was not happy. turns out it was the camshaft position sensor all along. Okay, so we'll get this off. We'll get you set up outside in the engine compartment, and we'll do our best to put it in. All right. As with everything we do on this truck, it seems like we got to take this cover off for everything. I don't know why, but it just seems that way. So we'll get the cover off. That'll get us access to the back by the firewall. Easier anyway. Spike. Okay. Where we're trying to get to is right here. Right there. This sensor behind that harness. Right there. That's the one we're trying to get to. And as you can see, it's gonna be a monster. A pain in the butt. But we'll do it. We'll get it out. I don't think I'm gonna be able to film much of it, but I'll show it when it comes out. It's a 10mm, and it's gonna be difficult. Okay, let me get it out. Okay, so I've got the 10mm bolt out. I just used my ratchet, it fit back there fine. And we reach back, wiggle the sensor back and forth, and it pulls right out. Now here we have it right here. And it is pretty oily. You know, I don't really know why it fails, why things happen, they just do. And I'm gonna grab it with a paper towel here. Okay, you see the sensor, and you see the plug that goes onto it. You have to push this in to release it. You take a pair of needle nose, just kind of like that, and it'll release. Just like so. This is probably original equipment, been in the truck since 2008, I would assume. So it's probably time to be changed. But yeah, we'll get the new one and get it put in reverse order. I'm just gonna stick paper towel inside, make sure the hole is nice and clean where this thing goes. Wish I could get a good spot for it, but my camera just doesn't get down in there. Okay, now we're gonna reinstall the sensor. Oh, like that. There we go. It just snaps back in. We'll take it and put it down. Find the hole and reinstall. Just like that. Now we can take that 10mm bolt. Again, find that elusive hole and put it back in. Okay, I was trying to get a good shot of the sensor. I can't get my camera down in there. That's about as best I can do. That's it right there. It's all installed, 10mm bolt back in and clipped. So now we're gonna do the right side. And the instructions say to replace both of them at the same time. So that's the left one. Now we'll do the right side. Okay, I tried to put a light, see if that would help us see this sensor on this side. Now this thing is quite elusive, and it's down in there somewhere. It's already, I mean, I can see it, but it's really hard to explain where it's at. I don't know how you get a good camera angle in there, but it's right there. Right there. You see my finger? It's right back there. So again, it's a 10mm. Just loosen it up, pull it out. Use the same way to disconnect it. I'll show it when it comes out. All right, so we've got the new switches in. It was quite a messy job, broke a nail. The left one is way easier. The right side, there's so many wires in the way that it crosses right in front of the camshaft sensor. on the right side, so it's really hard to get the wires out of the way and get it inside. But I got it done. It took probably about an hour. We're gonna go ahead right now and clear the code, and we should be good to go. Started right up. All right, let's check out the code. With the key in the run position, but don't start it. And we'll hit enter. Wait for it to read the codes again. Okay, 2 codes found. Erase previously stored data, save data from test, yes. Read codes, stored codes, okay. That's the PO345 it showed. We'll go back. Erase codes. Erase trouble codes. Erase done. Read codes. Stored codes. There are no codes. Pending codes. No codes. Permanent codes. All right, we're good to go. So we'll go ahead and start it up. I'm gonna unplug the scanner. And the check engine service light is off. Now with both camshaft sensors changed and all the trouble codes cleared, we are good to go for start. Another successful DIY Willy project. And thanks for watching. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you got any comments. I'm getting some good comments lately. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and come back to DIY Willy. Thank you.